Being a cop requires much more than just wanting the job. But what happens when some people are so eager to be cops that they go out to impersonate them and get busted? Here are some moments when fake cops realized they've been caught. Let's start with the case of a fake cop who bragged about 19 years on the job. On October 6th, 2021, in Miami-Dade, officers apprehended a man identified as Jesus Montesino from Florida, who was allegedly impersonating a retired police officer. He presented the officers with a fake badge and boasted about his years of service with the City of Miami Police Department. His Mercedes-Benz was also outfitted with police equipment.
Hi, who's the owner of that red Mercedes? And because we got a call about it, that it was had blue lights in it.
Well, I'm a retired police officer.
Okay, do you have credentials?
Yeah, I have my badge inside.
Okay.
But I didn't pull nobody over. Why? What's going on?
Yeah, but we're getting calls that there's blue lights on a red two-door Benz. It's not a... Huh?
Is a pistol on his head?
No. 3506.
Kilo 3506.
Can you have 1 kiss one?
Kilo 3101.
3501.
Where? Kilo 3501.
What's up?
You have your ID on you?
Now I'm a supporter now.
Okay, where are you retired from?
City of Miami.
City of Miami? How long did you do?
19 years.
Yeah.
Too long.
You have your ID on you, man?
No. I have my driver's license on me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Thank you. Appreciate it. Why do you have blue lights on your car if you're retired? I'm just curious.
Sometimes I had them because coming into the building, into the property, because bloquean el accession, but I can take them off.
I got it.
Not because I want to pull people over, because I don't.
Let's hang out with me here for now.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm not saying you pulled anybody over, but we got the calls.
Yeah, yeah.
And
It's scary, I understand.
my LT and Sergeant wanted to find out what's going on. So
Yeah.
just give me a second.
Hey, what's up?
When'd you retire?
99.
You retired in 99?
City of Miami assigned to the Drug Enforcement Agency. I've seen shit that I wish you guys would never see.
There's some in the back.
Do you have some in the front too, lights, or it's just the ones that we saw in the back?
Just the ones in the back.
Yeah.
There's a strobe in the front. Like I tell you, I don't put them on.
What year is this car?
2012.
Was it? Did it used to be white?
No?
Because
It's
the
super
registration shows up as silver. Sorry.
Really?
Yeah.
You shouldn't, because it was always red. There's a lawsuit for the car with the Mars red. I bought it at Doraville Lincoln. It's into my wife's name.
Get with the tag agency to update that, because they put it as silver.
Really? I shouldn't, because the registration says red.
So not silver. You said you have lights in the front too?
There's one in the visor. I can take it off.
Brother, my question is, you've been
What's up, man?
since '99. Why do you have that?
We're all good here, man. Thank you.
I just put it on the other day because
That's not true.
Eh?
That's not true. The other day, you just put it on the other day. Bro, you've been retired since '99. What are you doing, dude?
I don't.
But what was your purpose for putting it on?
To get into the building, into the property. Porque bloquean la entrada
What
y
property?
this one. If you notice, they block the intersection constantly. I don't need to lie to you guys.
Yeah, but you see the problems that you the busca, pero so why are we getting a call that you're trying to pull people over?
I'm not pulling nobody over.
So the lights must have came on, because nobody would have known you had lights if they didn't turn on.
I didn't pull nobody over.
I'm not saying you did, but obviously somebody somehow saw your lights. They somehow saw your lights because they called us. They gave us the tag to your car. They gave us a type of card, and they said that it had red and blue lights. So obviously those lights were activated. If somebody, you can't see that. You can't see those lights if they're not on.
No, I'm telling you, anytime I activate them is when I try to come into a complex.
Did you try and activate them to come into the complex now?
Yeah. Just the front. I'm trying to compare in the complex.
You did that right now? Within the last 30 minutes?
No, I've been home already for an hour.
take that shit out of your car, bro.
Yeah,
Honestly, I get it, and thank you for your service for Bor and all that, but bro, that was 2021.
I got you.
You know, it's not a. We have cameras now. We have body cameras. We have all kinds of things. Everybody has a phone.
No, yo ahora tengo entendido.
Retired or you left?
Retired.
You don't have any retired ID inside or anything?
But I've been retired almost 20 years.
Yeah, but usually they give you a badge and a glass maybe and stuff. And
No. And if I did, I moved like 3 times already.
how many years did you do?
19. 80 to 99.
Okay.
Real quick, man. Okay, so you were retired. Were you fired or quit
Retired.
or retired? Like honorable
Yeah. I wasn't
retire and stuff like that. Do you have anybody from the department that can vouch for that?
Roque.
Huh?
Roque, which was my FTO, and he's also retired too. Roque's retired. Belo's retired.
No, but anybody. Let me see your ID. I got a.
My driver's license.
Yeah. I just want to see.
I have a supporter badge now. We did it for autism because my son has autism. Just like you guys have the pink ones.
Okay, that's fine. That's just your.
Yeah?
No, that's your ID.
You guys got it.
I gave it back to you, man.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
So nobody from currently in the department. can
Nobody.
vouch.
All the guys that I know, they're all retired.
retired.
Grass is also retired. He works now at FIU. He's a lieutenant for FIU, for the police at FIU. I mean, all my guys are all retired. The only one that's now is my nephew, which works for Key Biscayne. But
You said Lieutenant Glass?
Grass.
Grass?
Out of 117.
Yep.
Yeah, Lars knows him.
Alright. You have his contact maybe?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah. You want me to call him?
Just wait here for a bit.
Okay.
Thank you.
The officers tried to get any form of identification from Jesus to prove he was a retired officer, as he claimed, such as a retired officer ID. When he had none, Jesus showed the officers his weapon holder in an attempt to prove his position. This, however, wasn't enough, and he was detained shortly after.
Any retired ID or anything, man?
No. It's my tool pouch. It's a tool pouch.
That's not a tool pouch, bro.
It is. It is. My little sweet.
Bro, I've never seen a tool pouch like that.
It is. It's like that. I can show you the tools that go into it. I'm a director of engineering and security for a hotel. I work for the Embassy Suites Hotel.
We're gonna detain him and put him in the back.
Turn around for me.
Sure.
Right behind your back.
Listen, just my lieutenant. They're on the way. We're gonna investigate. You know, if everything turns out good, you'll be on your way. But right now, yeah,
You're not under arrest, but we gotta figure some stuff out. Alright, man. You got anything on you at all?
No.
No weapons or anything?
No, nothing.
Got him anyway.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna take him out.
Yeah, can I tell my wife what's going on?
We'll do it.
We'll get there. Before we do anything, we'll have her come out and stuff like that. You know.
Ay, Dios mío.
I don't know.
Do me a favor, man. Lean up against that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Feet out. Pointed out. Feet pointed out. Look. Like that.
Like I said, if everything turns out, you know, and there's nothing. But you know you're not supposed to have that, right?
Yeah, I'm taking my bagage. You know what I'm saying?
Alright. You gotta. Better take that back. Hold on one second. Hold on. Hear you? Watch your head, man.
This is crazy.
Watch your head.
Espérate, se me cayó la manilla. Can you get the bracelet here, Cal?
What?
Se me está cayendo la manilla. My little bracelet's right here in my hand. Thanks.
Sorry, bro.
Oh, you're good.
You want some water or something? You good? Okay. All right. Your hands okay? You ain't too tight? Well, I mean, it's not as comfortable as it's supposed to be, but you good? All right. And you don't want no water or nothing? You good? All right. All right. No worries. No, he's good. I just trying to ask him.
Your debit cards and stuff inside your wallet. Can we give it to your wife? Okay, perfect.
Said yes?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, because we are gonna confiscate and for that badge and the wallet itself. Okay, but everything else we'll give it to your wife. Okay. Just so you know, you are being placed under arrest. Okay. You identified yourself as a police officer to us. You were a bail bondsman, not a cop. Okay. And also those blue lights. This should be in my desk.
Joseph Montesino was later charged and given a bond. However, the fake cop in the next case takes impersonating a police officer to the next level. This is the case of a police impersonator identified as Daniel A. Mitchum, who was caught and fled. On August 8, 2020, officers from the Albuquerque Police Department Auto Theft Unit deployed a city-owned white Chevy Tahoe as a bait car. The operation was active in the area of 810 Copper Avenue NW, and the Tahoe was electronically monitored with audio and video recording devices as well as GPS.
Hands up, turn around, put your hand on top of your head. Now. Okay. Get down on your knees. Get hands on top of your head. Keep your hands right there.
Why am I getting...
You'll talk about it in a minute.
Come on. Squeeze it up. Clear?
I was worried, man. Like he's been hauling ass.
Where's he at?
Yeah, you're being detained pending an investigation. You're taking off.
Hey, listen to me. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law.
An APD detective who was working undercover had been walking toward a bait car when he was approached by Mitchum, who had been wearing a red flannel shirt, blue jacket, and black jean pants. The detective stated that the man had stepped back, pushed his jacket away from the right side of his hip, and placed his right hand on a camouflage firearm secured in his waistband. According to the detective, Mitchum identified himself as a member of the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Department. The detective, in response, identified himself as a member of the Albuquerque Police Department. However, Mitchum reacted inappropriately by immediately jumping into the bait car and fleeing the scene at high speed. Detectives from APD's Auto Theft Unit later located the vehicle near 13th Street SW and Rio Avenue CW, where they observed the man outside the vehicle attempting to hide something near the spare tire. When Mitchum saw the detectives, he got back into the vehicle and drove off at high speed again. Eventually, detectives managed to catch up and detain him as he stopped in front of a residence on the 800 block of Pacific Avenue SW. Here's how the iteration played out.
You have a right to have an attorney, and I have him with you during questioning by police if you show desire. You cannot afford an attorney who will be nice to you.
Yes, sir.
But I'm not going to play games with you. I've been doing this for 26 years.
Yes, sir.
You understand? I'm going to take my glasses off so you can see my eyes, so you know I'm serious.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
What's the deal?
What?
You identified yourself as a Sheriff's Department deputy with the Sheriff's Department.
I said I called the Sheriff's Department.
No, you didn't. We have it all on video. Here's the thing. If you want to listen to me, if you want to play games, look, pay attention to me.
I'm high, man.
Okay. If you want to play games with me, I'm just going to book you for everything.
Sir, I was high.
Okay, you're high. He put it under the bottom on the. That's what I saw him doing. If you guys look underneath the
fell out
the wheel.
Is there anyone home?
No.
Is there anyone home? Sir, is there anybody home?
I don't know.
Do you live here?
No. I was just getting out to ask who.
Okay, well you're under arrest. Okay?
Okay.
For impersonating a police officer. Okay. Now I'm giving you the opportunity to tell me where that gun is. I saw you underneath your car.
I put it up there and it fell off when I took off. I saw it fall.
If he could find that gun.
Look at my face. You could still be honest with you.
Daniel.
I will.
Could you run?
I don't know what I was. I don't know what I was saying. I only got that
and try to backtrack and find that.
You got this one?
Yeah, I'll get it.
Okay.
Talk to my partner.
Okay, so you're gonna have one chance to be completely honest with me, okay?
Yes, sir.
Did my partner read you your rights yet?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay, so you understand your rights. You want to
Yes,
talk to
sir.
me about it? Like I said, you have one chance to be honest with me. Otherwise, we're gonna just go off of what my other fellow detective told him. Okay. So go ahead and start from the beginning and be honest, okay?
Weapon is going to be in a out of the pants Kydex
I
holster.
pulled up on.
Hey, I know where it's at. I'm gonna backtrack and see.
Almost hit a white car.
Okay, that was probably back where?
Where?
Off of 13th and then
that way.
dead end street.
And I.
Yeah, 10-4.
I'm high, man.
Okay,
And I
so
was
what
freaking
happened,
out.
high or not? Just be a man and be honest about it.
I thought that guy was stealing that car. I did. I seriously did. A car pulls up. The car was wide open, and he pulls up all fast and jumps out. And I thought he was stealing it, so I don't even know exactly what I said. I don't remember exactly.
You said, I'm a Bernalillo County Sheriff's Deputy.
Oh my God.
That's what the detective's saying you said. So let's think about why you would say that. You're saying you thought he was stealing it, right?
I thought he was stealing the car.
Identified yourself as a deputy?
And
That's impersonating a police officer.
Oh my God.
That's the registered owner's ID.
So where's the firearm that you had? The detective said, so again, be honest.
I put it on the car, and it fell off and went. I don't know where.
On the
it
car
went
where?
to. I put it on the back of the bumper.
When though? When?
Way back over yonder.
Where though?
Over by the zoo, I think.
Stop initially.
Officer.
Hey, sit
I
right
put it
here.
Right there. On the right. You feel that
He's
bumper
saying you put it
thing
on the
right
back of
there?
the bumper
I put it
when
right
he stopped
there
the
and it
first
fell
time?
out.
Probably fell off.
Right there. Right there.
Sit down right here.
Yeah.
Sit down right
I'm
here.
just trying to
Lean
help.
against
You
the
said-
car right here.
You said you wanted me to help.
Lean against
so
the car. I appreciate it.
Could I have some water? I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
Firearm, is it?
I don't know.
Is it yours?
It's no. It was the guy that I was riding with left it in my truck.
So it's not even your firearm?
No,
Are you able to carry a firearm?
I'm not.
Why?
I'm a felon.
So why'd you have a firearm?
I don't think it was a loaded gun. I don't think it was
It
a
doesn't
real
matter
gun.
if it's
I think
loaded
it was
or
a
not.
fake. I think it was one of those blank guns.
Okay, so take
Them
it.
blank
Listen up.
firing
Listen
guns?
up. Listen up. Take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Let's think about what happened here. I need that
I-
gun because listen to me. You know what could happen if it fell somewhere? A kid
know.
could pick. Listen to me.
I know.
Focus right here.
I don't think it fired real bullets, sir. I think it's a fake. I'm serious. I think it's a. This guy Keto said he was. It shoots them blank things with the blue things on the tip.
Identified yourself as a deputy, and then what happened to the detective? You identified yourself as a deputy, and then what? What happened after that?
I think I started yelling at him or something.
Well, what'd you say?
I'm not exactly sure.
Why would you identify yourself as a
I
deputy?
thought he was stealing a car, man.
Okay,
that's
but
all.
it doesn't matter. There's a way to go about it. You don't identify yourself as a
What
police
to
officer.
do? I was higher than hell.
Okay, high or
I
not?
did
Listen to me.
a
What's your
whole
name?
bunch of-
What's your name?
Daniel,
Do you mind if I call you Daniel?
please.
Okay, Daniel.
Yes, sir.
So there's a way to go about it. The way you went about it was not the way to go about it.
I didn't.
Unfortunately for you, you identified yourself as a police officer to police officers. So you got caught. And then what's the reason?
I've never done that
Hold
before.
up. Hold up. Well, it doesn't matter. You did it now. Okay? So then when you left, why were you driving like that?
Somebody was chasing me. There was a truck chasing me.
Okay.
I
Did
was
Did
scared.
he identify himself as
No.
Albuquerque police?
Not that truck. That
No.
truck was chasing me, and I didn't.
Nobody was chasing you.
Yeah, there was a blue truck that was chasing me.
There's no one chasing you. Did you see lights on it?
No.
So then he wasn't chasing you.
But yeah, he followed me into that Coldy thing right there, that cul-de-sac place. He followed
Yes, you were
me
being
in there.
followed by detectives because you identified yourself as a police officer.
Oh.
No one was chasing you.
God, well, I thought he
Who
was
broke into
chasing
the
me.
firearm?
I told you, man. I did a bunch of heroin and meth
Let's have a
together.
real firearm.
Losing
He's
my.
advising that it's not.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, definitely.
A mechanic.
Is there anything? Is there anything
Yeah.
else? Is there anything else you want to tell me about what happened today?
I don't. What else do you want to know?
It's a real gun, by the way. We found it.
Is it okay? I didn't know.
So is that why are your pants undone? Is it because you were taking the gun off your waistband?
No. I was
This
at.
is your opportunity to
I
be
was
honest,
at
again,
the,
be
honest with
No, I
him.
was at the sex theater thing up on 98th Street. And,
Okay, but when Albuquerque police officer, at that point you fled out of the area, high rate of speed.
No, I
and
thought
you realized that we were behind you, okay? Because we're in regular goes, okay? And then you were looking for a place to ditch that gun because you know you're not supposed to have it.
No.
So will you just be honest with me and tell me about the truth about what's going on?
I was not trying to ditch that gun to fuck. I wanted to put it up under there so I wouldn't get shot.
And that was just now?
Yeah.
You
I was
said
right down the street. I didn't want to get shot. I saw that gray truck
you know what's
with the
crazy?
lights on
You know
it.
what's crazy about that? It's a real gun. You're hiding it under that bumper and you're driving with it under there.
Oh my God.
What if it falls off and there's a kid riding their bike here? Do you understand how dangerous that is?
I didn't know it was
Do you understand
real.
Do you understand how dangerous that is?
Yes, sir. That's a gun.
How would you
I
feel
thought it was
if an innocent kid riding their bike?
Oh my God. I thought it was
you
a
understand?
blank gun. I didn't know it was one of
Okay,
them
so what's
damn
going to
things.
happen is you're going to hang out with this
Okay.
officer here, and right now you're under arrest, okay, for
Okay.
impersonating a police officer.
Okay.
So I need you to hang out, and I need to check this.
A criminal background check on Daniel A. Mitchum revealed 3 prior felony convictions, including aggravated second-degree murder, aggravated armed robbery, tampering with evidence, escape from a penitentiary, and conspiracy to bring contraband into a prison, all in New Mexico. On March 10, 2020, a grand jury issued a federal indictment against Daniel A. Mitchum for 1 count of felon in possession of a firearm and ammunition and 1 count of possession of a stolen firearm. But this is not the last fake cop to get caught, as we'll see in the next case. On August 3, 2018, Tampa police officers apprehended a police impersonator who falsely claimed to be an Oviedo police officer. He also boasted about serving 12 years as a U.S. Army major and spending 14 years in Afghanistan in an attempt to cover his tracks. Here's how the interaction unfolded.
It needs to be like, it looks like a gun. It's kind of like if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck, right? Until we can determine that it's not a duck. So we're determining that it's not a duck right now. And my body cam is on,
Good.
so...
It's a three-prong. Have to act, advise somebody that I am, and then make that person do something under Florida statute, 3-prong for it to be impersonated. So there is nothing that...
My supervisor is on his way. He will be more than happy to explain. And that's how it's going to be, okay?
And don't take it wrong. I'm not upset with you. I understand you have your job to do, but we haven't violated any statutes or laws.
When you ran all the stuff, is that who it is? Okay. So
Let me just show you this picture.
yeah.
Let me just show you this picture real quick.
So it's just
This is you.
Yeah,
we know this is you.
right.
And what
Okay.
does that have to do with anything?
Okay. Yeah. What does that have to do with our
Why,
business?
because you want a 2829 on a tag and comes back with a 27? You don't think I don't know that?
Okay, that's
You don't think I
fine.
don't know how the state of Florida runs?
The weird.
Because guess what? Here's the funny thing. Before the weird thing is that you think you know about
Yeah,
me. I served as a cop, and then I served for 12 years in the U.S. Army as a major.
Okay.
So
First of
Thank you
just
for
because
your
I did
service.
something wrong and there was
So
an error because my brother was killed, and I went home and got drunk at a bar, and a girl lied about who she was.
Right.
That doesn't change who I am.
Here's the deal. You're like being super confrontational right now.
Right, that's because
Right.
We pulled
Instead
up
of
a record
being-
instead of just running a tag. We pulled up.
That's what we do,
did.
though. That's what police do. We're supposed
Right,
to do.
and that's
So,
fine.
I mean,
We
that's
get that. I mean,
right.
investigation
We're not
keeps
judging him based on something that happened in the past. We're judging him based on how he's acting right now. Well, we're judging him, not you, but him, based on the fact that if he were a law enforcement officer or a security person, anytime I'm ever asked for any credential or cooperation, I just do it because I have nothing to hide. So you become confrontational. So because I need to know who Metro. Well, you don't have to give it. You can walk away if you like. If you would like to leave, you are free to leave. Okay, because you're not dressed in something that looks police-ish. So.
At the end of the day, my uniform doesn't say police. It says Metro
Right.
State.
But
And
people
for 12
didn't know.
years, I've run my business in Orange County and Central Florida.
Are you the business owner?
I am.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So that's all we're wanting to do is verify it. Okay. It came in as a suspicious situation.
Well, what we can do is,
We're
if you'd
looking
like,
at it.
you have your cell phone, since you like to use that. You can go ahead and pull up Florida license, fictitious name, pull up at Metro State. I'll pop up as the owner.
That's fine. And if that's the case, then that's cool. It's like not an issue to be upset about. Like, you know.
Well, here's the thing.
We're used to the rodeo.
At the end of the day.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Right.
But
here's the thing. Here's a question. Am I free to go?
At this point, wait till my supervisor gets here, and then I'll let him decide.
I'm being nice by standing here, and I am being nice by standing here, because by law, I don't have to stand here, and I can walk away from you or get on my bike and ride away right now. So I'm being nice. I'm not trying to be confrontational, but you did kind of imply that I had nowhere to go until your sergeant got here. And quite honestly, I don't care if your 3-stripe gets here or not.
Okay. Well, all we want to do is identify and verify, because you're walking around dressed like you're law enforcement. I know the stuff doesn't say, but you have everything.
I'm wearing my uniform for my company.
That's awesome, and it looks legit.
It looks like an actual cop.
Yeah. So
if you'd like, you know, and you can also call Orange County.
That's how my guys go to funerals.
This is what we do. We've been doing it for a very long time.
Are you his business partner? Yes, I am.
Okay.
Gotcha. I was like, your guys, I'm so confused. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was like.
So how long has this company been around? Honestly, I've never seen this before, ever.
We've been doing this for 8 years.
Okay.
And has this happened before?
Yes.
Okay.
So then, we're used to it. We're used to it.
That's why I'm being nice.
But we have never.
We have to understand, like, we didn't.
Here's the thing. I know my Florida statutes very, very, very well. So.
Yeah.
You know.
So I mean, they called, they were like, hey, is he impersonating? Whatever, sure. Take some bird of
Nobody. You know, they have to worry about reports of
aspects of it. I mean,
every time we come back, it's we have to stay in the airport for almost 2-3 hours.
So you've had this company for 8 years, and this has happened before, okay?
All the time.
Well, it makes sense, okay? So, I mean, when we get the call, it comes out like 10 times more dramatic than what it
like
is.
We have a officer downtown.
Possibly, you know, and then they like put all this information out, like the information that they get, and we're like, oh my God, you know. Of course, is it going to be that situation? Probably not. So, you know, but you were upset.
Come out and ask questions also, because apparently
you guys, you don't have to be scared. I know you're just a security officer. You can step out.
Since you call.
Hold on, let me see.
I know you're a security officer. You're fine.
What's up?
We're on federal property. We're considered.
Okay. What does that mean to me? Have I committed a crime? Security officer?
I want to know why you took a picture of the CBP sign with your bike.
What the kind of federal law is that?
I want to know.
You better figure out real fast, security officer, who you are.
He wants to.
Go ahead. Go get a federal agent now. Go get a Homeland Security officer now.
Hey, chill.
Wait, we just don't know who you are.
You ain't gotta
Who are you?
You don't have to.
Have I entered your facility? We don't know. Have I entered your facility? Yes or no? Security officer.
Dude, you're representing like not well, okay? Listen, you're not representing your company well right now, okay?
Is he a security officer?
No, he's not.
You don't need to worry about who
Security.
I am. Are you cleared for that?
He owns this business.
Are you cleared for that? Sir, what's your GS level? Because I know what my military level was, my classification.
Okay, we don't need to go through.
Okay, great. Are you an officer?
No, I'm not, but I work for Customs.
CP35, send another
federal
unit,
badge?
please.
My badge.
Somewhat.
Okay. Are you a federal agent?
I'm a federal employee.
Okay. And step aside. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sorry. You can step inside.
Actually, you don't need to tell her to step inside. She can stand here. Just like you can stand here, she can stand here. Okay?
As soon as I enter your federal facility, then we can talk more. What's going on? I am relaxed. Hopefully their sergeant gets here.
Dude, she was on the phone with him, okay?
No rush.
But listen, you don't have to yell. You still are a business owner at the end of the day, right?
We hate to be disrespected, and for both of them to walk over here and say, "Are you a security guard?" Well, you're a top flight security.
Top flight security. You're security officers. Don't worry about it.
But what I'm saying is, though, listen, I know it's angering, okay? I own a business too. People piss me off all the time, but you gotta represent that. Okay?
Right, we get that. But what is having?
I don't know. He wants
doing with anything.
That I don't know because I'm not a part of the picture.
What the fuck? I don't know. I can take a picture of you now and Google you. You'll probably come up as a criminal also. Like, you know?
It's okay. Let's let the sergeant. There we go. How's it going? Hey, good. How you doing?
That's not. I don't know who that is. I don't know. How you doing? Yeah, that's not my boss.
Good. Are you major with Homeland? I'm the chief over there. Okay. I don't know. Your security officers are very confused about their job and their jurisdiction, which is this line here. Yeah, yeah. And so they called the Tampa Police Department, made a huge issue because my motorcycle's here. Tampa PD's here, trying to figure out what's going on, causing a huge issue because they forgot that this jurisdictional line right here, this tile line is their line. So from here, point is Tampa PD. So
not an issue.
Right. Thank you so much, Major. I really truly appreciate it. I apologize for that. Apologize for everything going on.
Yeah, our supervisor's coming still, but yeah, he wanted to talk to our supervisor. I don't know how you got called, but
I'll take care of it. Thank you.
yeah, no problem. Thank you. Yeah, you're fine. Oh, you're good.
But I can't work with this, you know.
So many years of dealing with the same thing.
Okay.
We know the statute.
But listen, I get pissed all the time too. I can't act that type of way. I can't, you know.
See, that's the great thing because I used to wear that, and then I joined the Army, and then this is where I am now because a girl lied to me, and the state felt that they would drop her. Because guess what? The funny thing is they arrested her for giving a fake ID to a police officer. But they dropped her charges so they could.
Hey!
So
I like you. You're like.
I'm too old for any BS at this point. I'm tired. It's hot. It's summer. Let's just cut to the chase of everything, you know. Like, I'm not judging you on your past, but yes, we want to figure out what's going on.
And we understand that.
So.
What's up, Court?
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
How you doing?
So this is our boss. So what had happened was, we get a call from Customs saying that this gentleman is dressed like an officer, and he's not an officer. They had concerns that he was impersonating an officer, or maybe us or whatever, or made something up, we don't know. These people here own this company, which is Metro State. I guess it's a legitimate company per Google. I don't know.
Per Sunday.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It's okay, yeah.
So anyways, and then you are a hothead for sure.
Yeah.
Because he got pissed with them over here and was, you know.
It's right here. This is their jurisdiction. Right here is TPD.
They got pissed because he parked there and took a picture. We were trying to make sure, like, that he wasn't impersonating a cop.
Okay,
so you guys were going to go in Buffalo Wild Wings and look for him.
I said we already found that out.
Yeah, they told us you were over there. That's how we knew you were there. I mean, we didn't just. We met you at the door.
Okay.
And then we were waiting on the supervisor, and then. Oh. Hello. Okay. I'm not sure. I just know when I ran the tag and then I ran his, like they attached the 20 and 29 to the thing, it showed that he was a sex offender. So, and he said it himself. He's like, based on my past or whatever, I'm thinking a cop can't be a sex offender. That's how we're at all this stuff. But, right.
And then any complaints that you
It looks like one, but no, it's not. It has like some kind of, almost like the sim guns that we use. But I don't know, a projectile. Right. We were just trying to verify, all the stuff before we let him go, and then the U.S. Customs people came out here, the Department of Homeland Security people came out here, and it was this big 41. Yeah. So. No, we're here. Corporal just pulled up and he's talking to him. So that's where we're. Okay. Okay, perfect. All right, thank you. Sergeant's on 7th, he said. Yeah.
And then these people came out, so I think you wanted to talk to our sergeant or something, right?
Well, as long as we're free to go, we're good to go.
Okay.
Yeah, you said wait here. You said wait here, so I thought.
Okay.
Yeah, he said he wanted to talk, and I said, well, if you want to wait. And then, was he here? No, that's not him either. He drives a white Crown Vic. So yeah, I mean, if you have any complaints, so that's who you would make it to about us. And then any complaints that you have on them, I don't know.
Did they do anything to you? Did they put their hands on you?
No.
Okay, no.
Yeah, but we identified, I guess dispatch said that this is a company.
It's a legit company. They were just
I would hope so. I mean, you got tripped out right.
Yeah, all of our vehicles are that way.
In fact, your one-star bald-headed chief talked to me not too long ago.
I don't even know who that. Which one is that?
Brian. I don't know if I would call Brian a one-star bull-headed chief.
Wow.
So we've had a few nice talks.
Okay.
But yeah.
So we're all good now, right?
Yes.
We are.
You got more cool shit than
I know. Maybe we ought to retire and come work for this company. Like,
it's fine.
So what do you guys do? I'm just curious.
Well, she's in the process of getting her mailbox license.
So I'm on break.
So you track down the guys that jump on?
That too. We do high risk funerals.
Wow.
We escorted Marco Rubio. We actually escorted Trump before he became an elect. Once he became an elect,
right.
In Central Florida, Orlando, Orange County, OBD cannot do escorts anymore, so we do it. So I have 20 BMW motorcycles.
Wow. So it's your company? Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool.
That's expensive.
Yeah, I got 20 of them, and we have about 12 cars, from Chargers to Crown Vics to Tahoes.
Did you guys already leave?
Yeah, we already.
yeah, they're leaving, I guess. So she said that this is her last asset class. So I was gonna say, okay, well now this because you guys are here, but
no, we were. The only reason why was because we did a military funeral from downtown Orlando. We brought he was a major in the army, and he passed away. And we took him to Bushnell, and she was here for school on lunch, and I was like, well, it's only a 30-minute ride, so I came over from Bushnell.
And all this, all this, okay.
So I said, half the driving on the street, I would not even look twice.
I would have assumed.
Yeah,
I would have assumed. Yeah.
We get calls and we have to investigate or
it's okay.
figure out what the deal is, and information is provided, and that's how we got.
And in the past stuff, we don't really even make determinations about. It's.
It wasn't that. It was the way I pulled you up.
But this is not the end of fake cops, as the next fake cop does something so bold you could almost be fooled. This is the case of Jeffrey Scott Schultz, who on March 8th, 2017 was pulled over by a Doraville, Georgia police officer after speeding past a stopped school bus. During the traffic stop, Schultz requested a professional courtesy, asking not to receive a ticket because he claimed to be a police officer. When pressed for basic details about his job, specifically the department he was supposedly affiliated with, Schultz refused to provide any answers, instead citing 27 years of experience. All the while, he stood there looking rather absurd in a thin blue line hat.
Good afternoon, Corporal Lowe, Doraville PD. Just need to see your driver's license, please.
All right, what are you stopping me for?
You didn't see the school bus stopped on the side of the road?
Didn't see it.
Another car beside you stopped.
No, sir, didn't see it. Not at all. Because I just passed a 41 that was down here, and I was focused on those officers.
That's about a quarter-mile back.
I understand, but
Boss
that's
was
what my
stopped with you.
focus was.
Okay, sir. Do you have any paperwork on the car since there's no...
In the glove. It's my loader.
Okay. Sir, I just need to scan the barcode on the inside of the door, please, sir.
No courtesy? You can't exercise the courtesy for me?
Why should I exercise courtesy?
Because number one, I did not see the bus, honestly. So, I mean, I wouldn't do that intentionally.
You do understand it's a serious traffic offense in the state of Georgia?
I understand. I've written 1,000 tickets myself.
Are you with somebody?
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
Why would I exchange that information?
Well, then I'll write you a ticket. If you won't tell me who you're with, I'll write you the ticket.
The bus.
Okay. I'll be back with you in just a minute.
I didn't see the bus.
Okay. If you don't want to tell me who you're with, that's fine. I'll issue the citation.
I can't even confess guilt to what I did because I didn't.
You don't have to confess guilt. You want to tell me who you're with or not? That's fine. I'll just write the ticket. Driver's license.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate you, man.
Okay. You on the job somewhere?
I can't tell you, sir.
Okay.
I can't tell you.
Okay. Well, I got my supervisor on the way if you want to talk to him.
Not a problem.
Okay.
I don't need to talk to him.
Okay.
I mean, what's that difference? What difference does it make?
Almost 29 years of policing.
I'm a Georgia post, yeah, and I've got 27.
Okay.
But after 27 years,
I've
never had someone treat me like that.
Treat you like what?
Yeah, like you're treating me. Yeah.
I've never had anybody not say,
dude,
sir.
Be a nice guy. I said,
I'm with so and so.
No, I don't say that.
Okay.
That's not how I operate.
Even when I ask you who you're with?
Yeah, I can't tell you.
Okay.
Okay, I can't tell you.
Okay.
So I'm not going to tell you.
That's fine.
You know who I am.
No, I don't.
You have my driver's license.
Yeah. And does GCIC return and tell me that you're a popo?
No.
No.
They will not.
It doesn't. But you riding with your blue hat on.
I got my hat on.
But if you don't want anybody to know who you are, I wouldn't wear the hat. Court date's
Doesn't
May
matter.
1st, 2017.
Okay. It's all good.
Yes, sir. You'd be
Thanks
welcome to come in anytime and look at the video if you'd like.
Thank you.
Have a good
Yeah,
day.
I didn't see a bus.
It's on the side of the road. It's all on HD video. We can go down right now. I'll show it to you.
Show it to me right there. It's fine.
I can. I have to have a second unit here, so his video's
He's
on.
coming, right?
Yeah, he's
so
coming.
Please, yeah, show me.
I will.
I
Okay,
am
just
interested in the bus. I
just
definitely am.
Just hang tight in the car.
I'm good.
He'll be here in just a minute.
If you don't mind, I just like to stand.
Okay. You're not armed, are you?
I'm not armed.
Okay.
And I wouldn't harm another officer for my life.
Well, I don't know that you're another officer.
Can't tell you. That's all. It's all good.
He wants to look at the video. He won't tell me who he's with, but he says
he
he's
wanted to show me the
popos.
video. I just said I'll look at it in the car. It's fine. He said second officer needed to be here.
Okay.
He won't tell me who he's with.
I didn't
says
see a
I'm
bus
supposed
that
to
I
know.
was supposedly.
You didn't see a what?
I didn't see the bus he's talking about, so
Okay.
I'd just like to see the video on that.
Okay, but he doesn't have to show you the video right now. You know that.
No, he
I'm
doesn't.
offering.
No,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
courtesy.
Oh, he's offering.
I
Okay.
just asked as a courtesy.
Sure.
He asked
because
as a
I
courtesy.
actually did not see it.
Okay.
And I told him I didn't see the video.
Gotcha.
I mean, I didn't see the bus because there was a 41 down the road.
Yeah.
And I was focused on that. And my girlfriend's in the car. She just had a tooth pulled today.
Okay.
So yeah, I didn't see the
Sure.
bus.
Okay.
And it's a very busy highway. We don't come down Beaufort Highway too much. So
Gotcha. Understandable.
That's all it was. And
Sure thing.
And when he stopped me, I told him I'm post certified. I'm an officer.
No, you didn't, sir. You said
Well,
I just passed the 41, and you said, "Do I get any courtesy?" I said, "Are you with somebody?"
That's what
well,
I said.
well, yeah.
But number one, I don't want to announce my department on tape, on video. I don't do that.
Okay.
It's not
you
good.
don't
It's
have
not good
to.
practice.
You don't have to. You have to
Just
show.
slide your ID
No,
to me.
I don't actually have it in the car.
Okay.
I just have probably a post ID or something.
Gotcha.
That's the bus?
Yep.
Is that me?
That's
Yeah,
you.
that's you.
Can I rewind it?
Do it again. It's 5 seconds at a time.
Does he have a stop sign out or anything? He doesn't have a stop sign out.
Well, you can't see from that angle, but it's gonna be out because the cars behind it stopped. You saw their car stop
I mean,
behind
I see
it.
the flashing lights on the front, but I didn't see a stop sign.
Yeah.
And see, we got a guy coming, a pedestrian coming across the road too. Seconds after that, and that's where my focus was on the road, so it wasn't there.
I got you.
I didn't see it. But really, it's why I didn't even see the bus. Period.
Hit again. 20 seconds. All right. That's the bus pulling
So
up.
he was just coming to
Yellow
a
lights are
stop.
flashing.
Yeah, he just came to
Red
a
lights.
stop.
Red lights starting to flash. The outer lights are flashing. There's you going. There's other cars stopped in the middle lane.
Yeah, that was. He just rolled up there, so. Yeah, I didn't see him stopped because I was already on top of him moving.
I got you.
I mean, that's what it was. He just came to a stop when I was rolling by. I was at full speed.
Well, now the car in the middle lane stopped. I mean, I wasn't here, and I just saw that there
Honestly,
in the video.
Sarge, I had to be focused on him to actually make that stop.
So I mean, I just saw that from the video. I wasn't even here.
My speed was probably what,
But,
40, 45?
And speed limit's 35.
Well, whatever. I mean, I was moving. I know that.
Man, the yellow flashing lights are supposed to let you know you slow down because the bus is getting ready to come to a stop.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I didn't see him, and that kind of figures to me why I didn't see the bus, because he had just come to a stop when I was literally passing. So, yeah, that's why I didn't see it. And honestly, it's a busy road, and I don't come down here a lot. I had a pedestrian coming from the other side, and I did see him from the curb, and he was already like center. By the time you even got off onto the roadway, he was already to the middle lane. So
yeah, right here at the crest near McDonald's.
Yeah. So
he even gave me a salute.
My bad. I mean, I'm sorry for the misunderstanding and everything else.
I've never written a cop in 29 years. Your attitude's what's got you, and I still don't even know if you're a cop. But I extended you the courtesy
Let me
to
see
let
if I
you look
got
at the
my
video.
certification in here, okay?
No, certification, I need to know who you're with.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because anybody can be certified and have lost their damn job.
Oh, I haven't lost a job.
Well,
I'm very employed.
Dude.
Trust me. I'm good to go. Trust me. I got people in the business that are very high ranking. Put it that way.
So do I. I got a chief.
So
It's fine.
Right now, the citation
I'm
is
trying
real.
to help you here, man.
Yeah,
I'm trying.
I don't think your approach is really helping me.
It's my approach. Please remember that
Sarge,
everything
you
is
can
on.
explain it to him later. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm out.
Good luck to you. Take care of your girlfriend.
I'll take care of
On March 9th, 2017, the day after the incident, Jeffrey Scott Schultz was arrested at his home on a felony charge of impersonating a police officer and a misdemeanor charge of unlawfully passing a stopped school bus. On December 5th, 2018, Schultz reached a plea deal. He pleaded guilty to the charge of unlawfully passing a school bus, and the prosecution declined to pursue the felony impersonation charge, provided Schultz successfully completed 80 hours of community service, paid a $500 fine, and served 12 months of probation. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.